Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another Fortnite patch breakdown. This of course being for patch 8.4, which could be the smallest patch we've ever seen in Fortnite history, that being probably the least lackluster patch as well. But let's hold on before we actually complain. I want you guys to do me one thing, and that's be happy about a patch that's not broken. Although it is a very light patch itself, not much has been changed. We'll go over the changes that I thought were actually important. We already see complaints out there, which might be well deserved. I think for one thing that could have been fixed are the late game performance issues, as we've seen, you know, on and on about some streamers out there as well as in some tournaments. I think those late game performance issues have been resolved very slightly over the past few patches, and they could have been improved upon even more during this patch, and people were hoping for that. But I will say I am happy about no OP weapon and no broken mechanics joining the game, at least for this week of World Cup. So I'm going to be happy about that. Although this patch is not a huge patch out there, let's break down those current changes that were actually somewhat substantial. And the first one is actually very anticlimactic. If you guys remember, the old infantry rifle is now this new one. The epic and legendary versions do 42 or 44 damage, and that's actually what the infantry rifle once was before it was then double nerfed. So this new weapon is actually the old infantry rifle, which was still not overpowered. So at the very least, guys, it's not a new weapon, but still it's also not overpowered, and it's not going to be game breaking. So I am totally okay with that. And then a series of bug fixes out there that were kind of just the only 4 or 5 that I actually saw on screen for all of you, as you guys can, you guys can read too. Yeah, you can now ping coconuts. Okay, not obviously a very huge deal there. A turbo building issue where if you were turbo building, it actually stopped when you ran out of the certain mat you were using. We've also fixed 2 things about traps. Traps were being placed and kind of semi-hidden in walls, and so it was a bit unfair, but they've also been rebalanced. They fixed that side of traps, but they also make it so the inconsistency when you auto lay your traps has also apparently been fixed. And then very lastly, an audio bug / audio issue out there. The reboot van, the cooldown timer has been adjusted. I'm going to assume it's now shorter because it seemed a bit long, at least for me. I don't know what you guys think about that. And finally, the most important part about patch 8.4, surprisingly enough, will be the sound that the reboot van gives off. It is now going to be adjusted and lowered because thank goodness that sound was way too freaking loud. And that's it. Patch 8.4 breakdown. Pretty short video, right? There's so much going on though currently in Fortnite. Thank you all for watching my videos yesterday, especially the one about Dubs FN. I will link it down below if you guys do not somehow know the situation around that guy. I feel very bad for him, but luckily enough, Epic has now come forward, and they're going to find out whether he was cheating or not in the Fortnite World Cup qualifier, where he did place second in NA East. Yes, it was very surprising, but yes, he's still pretty much a semi-pro / pro player out there with good results, and I did believe his side of the story. And if it's going to prove me wrong, I will gladly take the fall for that. If you guys have seen the countless videos out there about this guy, pretty much every video out there says he's been caught cheating, he's confirmed cheating with very circumstantial evidence. So we're going to find out the truth soon enough. So we'll find out if those people were wrong that made the videos, or if I'm going to be wrong. It's very exciting either way that Epic is now coming forward for the first time about a pro cheater and actually confirming whether or not they were actually cheating. So it's a really cool time for Fortnite, and thankfully with this update, no overpowered mechanics or weapons for this week. It's going to be the first week of the qualifiers for duos, so it's going to be a very fun weekend. And as always, I'll see you guys back here sometime soon, more Fortnite news if anything does happen. But as always, my name is Jake. I hope you guys all enjoy. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back here soon.